friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kimmer, and today we're going to talk about the Dowsing Pendulum. I don't know if you're all familiar with it, but this is a pendulum. There's many different kinds, and basically it's just a chain or a string with a heavier object at the end, and it's used to grab your energy and it moves. The Dowsing Pendulum works by connecting us to our unconscious mind, our soul, so our soul can talk to us. And the unconscious mind is also called the Akashic Records. And it's basically energy that holds all your soul's journey. It's all the experiences, feelings, thoughts, and knowledge. You think of it like a library, and each of your lifetimes is a book. That's the Akashic Records. So it holds all of your soul knowledge, all your journey, everything that you've learned in all of your lives in one soul, in one energetic place, and that's what we're trying to tap into with this pendulum. So when we ask a question, or our unconscious mind responds by influencing nerve endings in our fingers, and it causes the pendulum to swing. And it's energy. This is energy. And this is us. And right now mine is saying yes. So to start out, this is for divination, which is the divine use of it. This isn't for evil or anything. This is not witchcraft. This is to ask questions that have been nagging at you, or it's for good. This is for the good of yourself. So you gain insight into a question through rituals or practices. The more you do this, the more energy flows through you. The first time it may not hardly move at all. It may just budge a little bit. It may just move hardly at all. But as you use the same pendulum, it gets used to your energy. And it goes and it goes and it goes. And dowsing pendulums traditionally were used to locate water, minerals, or objects beneath the ground, but also to tap into your own higher self. It's higher knowledge. And you can use these to see if your chakras are in or out. And that's what we'll talk about in the next video. We're dowsing the chakras. We're going to see if they're aligned or blocked with the pendulum. But I thought I should show you how to use it first. So all you do is you just hold it loosely in your hands, and you feel the vibration go through you. You can invigorate your energy if you want. Do this. Just rub your hands together and create the energy. And you know how you have energy? Because when you do this, when you push your hands together, you can feel resistance, and that's the energy in between. You can feel like there's something in between there, and it's not air, it's energy. So you know your hands have energy into it. So then you can just hold this, and as you look at it, you concentrate on it, and I can make it swing pretty good if I try. I can really get it going. So forward and backward is usually yes. And then I'll stop it. And then the other way is no. Side to side is no. See how it stops? Usually I just grab it with my hand and stop it so it's quicker. But this is no. And then you can do circles. See, I can make it do whatever I want to make it do. But I also can clear my mind, and it will talk to me. So right now, I'm doing this. This is me. Me from myself. Not my higher self, just me. Now I'm doing circles. And then you can do slants. You can program your pendulum to do whatever you want for messaging. Now for me, I did the forward and the backward is yes or no. The forward and backward is yes, and side to side is no. And then I did the slant as somewhat. And then the circle is usually maybe, I think. for me. Usually it's maybe. But you can do whatever you want with yours. You just have to have a set standard, and then you stick with it. You just say, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do front to back means yes. And then it'll just go. Now I can do this with anything. Once you get really good at this, you can move almost anything. I can move necklaces. I can move strings with a paper clip on the end. I can move anything. Look at, I can make this go pretty fast. It's just controlling your energy. That's all it is. It's controlling your energy. This is me. I'm doing this. So when you want to ask a question, don't focus your energy, just be open. And then you're going to get your soul, your higher self to answer. So I'm going to answer, and I'm going to ask a question. Is my hair black? And that's my soul talking. I usually don't look at the pendulum because, sometimes my eyesight, my eyes make it go. But this one has a little bit different. When it's my soul, it has a little bit different. It's shorter. It's a shorter front to back, where mine is a lot longer when I make it go. Maybe. He's answering. Or she. She's answering. Okay. I don't know what other question to ask. Do I wear glasses? And that's a definite yes. What should we ask? Do I like to hang glide? Slow down. I'm watching it on the monitor instead of watching the thing. And now it's saying no. No, I don't. But I would never. What's the point? But I just wanted you to know how to use the pendulum. Now you can make one, or you can buy one. My favorite one had amethyst on it, because amethyst is my stone. That's the one that I love. And I think this one is moonstone. It looks like a moonstone anyway. You can get them on Amazon. I think they're $15 at the very most. You can probably find cheaper ones. This one's a cheapie. I think this one was $5, but that was a long time ago when I bought it. I haven't played with pendulums for a while because I have more intuition now. Now that I've been on my spiritual awakening, I've been using my intuition, and that's what you need to do. Do not rely on this. This is just for now and then, for a quick question, or to see if your chakras are out of line, which I'll show you in the next video. Some people get addicted. And if you get addicted, then... Okay, so I did. I got addicted. I was asking every question for everybody. I thought I went into ego. When I first started, I went into ego. Stop. He's saying yes. She. I went into ego, and I thought I was somebody special, and I was asking questions for everybody, and that was all I did, was the pendulum. And so then the pendulum had to teach me a lesson. It had to bring me back down to a humility stage or whatever. Get rid of that ego and tell me that everybody can do this and you're not special and you need to use your intuition instead. And so it would tell me the wrong answer all the time. And I still believed it, and I still went through with it. And I fell on my ass many times before I said, wait a minute, this isn't working out. And then I figured it out, that the pendulum was trying to tell me, enough. It's enough. You're addicted. You don't need this. And then I started working on my intuition, my internal feelings, instead of the pendulum. And I haven't actually used the pendulum for a few years. This is the first time. I didn't even know I had it. I just found it in my crystals the other day, and I'm like, oh yes, let's do a video on that. So I'm just warning you. I warn you what I did my journey has been very long, very tedious, and very hard at times because I'm a slow learner. It took me quite a few lessons before I figured out the direction I was supposed to go in. So don't use the pendulum as an easy out. Just use it once in a while, and especially for your chakras. It's a great tool for your chakras. But don't ask it every question, and don't try and predict the future, because I do not believe it can predict the future because there's so many variables. It's not just your decisions, it's everybody around you's decisions also. So don't believe anything in the future is going to happen that the pendulum will tell you, because it's probably giving you a lesson, and you're going to fall flat on your ass just like I did. So best to just keep it simple, and if you need a quick answer to some question like, should I go to the doctor today, or, well, don't go to the doctor, but should I go shopping today or something, and I don't know. The questions you ask are your questions, but don't go too deep into this. Use your intuition. It is much more important to go from within. That's your bigger gift, and that's what we have to live life with, is our intuition. The pendulum is just an outer little gift. So do what you will, and the next time we have a video, I will show you how to energy heal, and we will use the pendulum to see regulate the chakras, if it's blocked or not. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, peace.